Today, there's a very burning question, and that is there a conspiracy in the US government to take down crypto as an entire industry? And if there is, how do they plan to do it? How are they doing it right now? This definitely concerns you, and we get into it in a lot more detail in this video. Let's get it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Crypto Postman channel, where we are steady serving you all the news and the juice as it concerns the crypto and blockchain industry. Today we have a rather troubling topic to talk about. But before we get into that, if you're not yet subscribed to this community to stay up to date with everything that's happening in crypto and the blockchain industry as a whole, you can just go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So today we just want to talk, right? We just want to talk. What is really going on in the government and what are their plans for the crypto industry? From where I'm standing, the intentions of these guys don't look very good. These motives, these plans, they seem rather sinister. And these are not just speculations. I'm going to show you a couple of stuff to sort of like get the point across to you so that you can see what these guys are up to. Now, apart from the very obvious, very glaring, I don't want to call it witch hunting that's currently going on, right? The very obvious whatever, because I don't want to call it witch hunting, which is actually what it is, right? So the very obvious whatever that's going on with the SEC and stable coins right now. It's very glaring. It doesn't get much more obvious than that. Apart from that, you would remember that during the Obama operation, during the Obama administration, there was something called the Operation Choke Point, where basically some industries were being targeted and they were being sort of stifled. And the way that they were doing this was through limiting access to the banking industry, to the traditional banking system for these industries. So basically, if we can't get them out directly, we just sort of stifle the flow of money into them or out of them, making it impossible for people to interact with this industry. We saw it happen with the online poker industry. We saw it happen with adult entertainment, stuff like that. This is what could be happening all over again, but this time with the crypto industry. And these are not just rumors. The Fed, the FDIC, the OCC, and organizations like that, they have openly come out and discouraged banks from interacting with crypto companies based on something they call the soundness and safety, or the safety and soundness basis. What is that? The government is doing next to nothing to provide clarity in this emerging space. It's doing next to nothing to provide any sort of, or extensive, let me not say any sort of, because there seems to be, but an extensive regulatory framework for this space. Rather, they are choosing to attack. And here's a fact. If you take a look at this leaked email between Senator Elizabeth Warren and the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, you would see a clear case of collusion between two governmental representative officials, right? Trying to get their speech in sync, trying to organize themselves right before a Senate hearing. This is supposed to be criminal. So there seems to be a clear gang up from the very top against this particular space. And then the question would be why? And I think anybody who understands anything about finance may have an idea as to why. This space, according to their thinking, or what I think they think, could actually compete with the traditional financial system as we know it right now. And instead of encouraging the system, they see it as a threat, so they are trying to eliminate it. Make no mistake about this. They are not trying to regulate this space. They are trying to make it go away. And the instrument they are going to use to do this, apart from the extensive, magnificent work that they're already doing with the SEC, going after everything that can compete with the US dollar, if that fails, whether or not it fails, Another strategy that they have, which they have actually used before, is to cut off access to the existing financial systems, to where people actually still have money tied. And if you ask a question, Bitcoin is supposed to be sovereign, it shouldn't need the fiat system. Why would that affect the system? Even though I think that's a naive question, the simple answer is people still need to buy Bitcoin in order to get into the space. And how will they transfer the value that they have locked in the traditional systems over to, this virtual economy without the use of the banking systems? One way around that will be through peer-to-peer transactions, which we see being used extensively in places like Sub-Saharan Africa, where some of the governments there have placed an outright ban on banks interacting with crypto companies. But a lot of work still needs to go into educating people as to the very concept of these technologies and how they work. And that's all from the Crypto Postman on how the government is trying to stifle the growth of the cryptocurrency industry. And if you share a similar view or maybe even a contrary view, please let's hear from you down below in the comment section. It'll be great to learn from you as you learn. And if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do that, and ring the notification bell. And I will see you very shortly in the next video. Be blessed.